Hello dear students, welcome back to science class once again. Today we are going to start chapter 12, that is friction. This topic we already discussed in our one chapter, force and pressure. We discussed what is friction and how it is helpful and where we get trouble because of friction. So let us see in detail what is friction. Friction is the force which opposes motion. Opposes the motion. You all have seen when the ball is rolling on ground. Here you can see the ball rolling on ground automatically stops. Why? What makes it to stop? That is the friction which is between the object and its surface. The force which is between the object and its surface is friction. And in this example you can see the ball get automatically stopped without applying any force from our side. After some time it stops moving. What is that which helps? That is friction. Here is another example which says that friction is there between the surface and the object. If you stop pedaling a bicycle, it will gradually slow down. Why? Because the friction between the wheel and the road. Factors that affect the friction. First, the nature of the surface. Nature of the surface means smoothness or roughness. Here you can see the object when slides and roll down, and suppose this is a smooth surface or rough surface. When the object is rolling from the slide and coming on the different type of surface, it will move long distance and the object rolling on rough surface will move to less distance. Why? Surface has more friction and it opposes the motion more as compared to the smooth surface. Another factor which affects the... So let us see this example. The object rolling on smooth surface reaches to greater distance as compared to the object rolling on rough surface. You can see the difference in the distance they cover. As the friction reduces, the object do not get stopped. We know that friction opposes the motion. So that's why here we can see in this smooth surface the friction reduces, and if there is less friction means body moves smoothly on the smooth surface. Another factor which affects the friction is how hard the object press the surface. Object press the surface. If any object is heavy and it is pressing on the surface more, it will experience more friction. The friction will experience more. But if the object is not that much heavy, so it will experience less friction. The main cause of friction is caused by the irregularities on the two surfaces in contact. If you observe the surfaces of various objects through magnifying lens, you will see that there are tiny hills and grooves like irregularities. When the surfaces of any two objects are in contact, these tiny hills and grooves entangled or interlock with each other, opposing the motion. Surfaces, interlocking of the surfaces. For example, you can see in the picture the surface of an object get interlocked with the surface on which it is kept. So this is the way interlocking between the surfaces cause friction. Also, you can see in an example when the surface is rough, the interlocking is more and the friction increases. When you can see in the picture, smooth the surface, minute are the irregularities, and rough the surface, larger are the irregularities, which increase the friction. That's why we can say the smoother surface, less is the friction, rough the surface, more is the friction. Let us discuss the types of friction. First, static friction. Sliding friction. Next, rolling friction. And last, drag or fluid friction. First, that is static friction, then sliding friction, rolling friction, and drag or fluid friction. Let us discuss first about static friction. Static friction, when any object is at rest, the friction exerted is static friction. Friction exerted on that body is static friction. Okay? When any body is at rest, the friction exerted is static friction. So, next, that is sliding friction. Second, sliding friction. Sliding friction. It is the friction exerts when any body slides on, when any object slides on surface. Slides on surface. You can see in the picture that the object is moving on incline or the object is dragged. The friction applied is sliding friction. Next is rolling friction. How many of you are dragging the suitcases with the wheel? Rolling friction. It is the friction which exists when any object rolls over surface. How any object will roll over the surface? If it is cylindrical in shape, then it is possible. Or like suitcase are having the wheels. Nowadays our baggage are having the wheels. So it's possible to roll it on the floor. Another example, nowadays smoothly carry heavy objects with less efforts, and we can see the force which is required to move the object is less. Here one more thing you note down, that static friction is more than sliding friction. Sliding friction is greater than rolling friction. So you can understand which friction is greater. Fourth type of the friction is friction by fluids, or it is also named as drag. Fluid here means air and water. Fluid means air or water. The swimmer or the fish, they have to use some techniques to move in water. Other techniques, the bodies which are moving in air and water, they are having streamlined shape. Means is tapering from both the sides and broad in middle. So this shape helps to cut the water and air pressure force and to move smoothly in this air and water. Another thing which is very helpful, that is, here are some examples to show how streamlining reduces drag. Boat and ship have streamlined bodies to help them move through water easily. Automobiles are narrow from the front to reduce drag of the air. Aeroplanes, helicopters, rocket, missiles, etc. have streamlined body to cut the air friction. Here we are ending today's session. In next session we will discuss more topics of the chapter. Till then, take care. Have a nice day ahead.